What's up, everybody? Welcome back. You're seeing back-to-back of Andrew Ochs. We just recorded the first part of our episode. This is going to be the second part. So this guys have not found the Instagram. Go check it out. But also, Andrew Ochs, Make the Cut podcast. Go check it out. I mean, I said it in 35.
G5 Designs, go check them out.
Okay, and also we have a new developing story. Andrew Ochs has an orange cup now instead of a green one. I just realized that.
Orange cup. Yep, orange cup. There we go.
We have a new development story here at Duenkel Productions, but Andrew Ochs from Make the Cut. Make sure you guys seriously go check them out. Go follow them on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. We just got done with a great conversation. You guys will obviously be seeing that before this video. If you haven't went and checked out episode 35, y'all better go check it out. If you haven't subscribed to Make the Cut, please go over there and do so. I mean, these fellas are doing great work over there. I was on the show, and I mean, it was a lot of fun. I mean, me and Andrew and Napo had the GOAT debate. That was a lot of fun. It was my 26th GOAT debate in Duenkel history. I've had that debate 26 times. I actually have the number. Don't rip me in the comments, please. But Ochs, man, huge shout out to Ochs. Huge shout out to Wisconsin Rogues. Huge shout out to Make the Cut. Wisconsin Rogues, if you guys don't know. I mean, I don't know how y'all don't know by now. We've been talking about them since episode 29, but they are a Wisconsin-based company. Great articles. Andrew Ochs writes for him. So why wouldn't it be a great company? I mean, Andrew Ochs is great. Wisconsin Rogues is great. Make sure to go check them out. I'll have one of Andrew's articles linked below so you guys can give him some love, show him some love on that. Also, I'll make sure that Make the Cut all the links are down there as well. And guys, make sure you're following us on the Instagram. Like me and Andrew referenced before the start of the show, we do a lot of fun lives in there. We've had Andrew in there about 4 or 5 times now.
You know what else is similar?
The
chances that the Cowboys have to make the Super Bowl this year as with Dak, as opposed to, whether or not they could have just brought back Andy Dalton with a much better supporting cast.
Yep.
Take it away, Dunk.
Ochs out here running the show like Showtime. He's like,
we can cut that. We can cut that out. We can just have it be like we're running the show and
we're having that out there. I just want to point out Ochs is acting like magic here on the Showtime Lakers. But
what was the deal? What was the deal that Dak signed? It was 4 years, 160 million.
Yep. So that's about 40 mil.
It is 40 million, yeah.
Yep. So I got a couple thoughts on this. Now this actually went down when I was on Ochs' show.
It did.
So I got a phone call and I declined the call because I was on with the fellas, and all of a sudden I see my phone just was spammed with messages and stuff like that. So I'm like, all of a sudden I just take a quick peek and I'm like, Dak, 4-year deal, 160 million. I'm like, I gotta tell the fellas because this is some big news. Now listen, for me, Dak is a good quarterback. He's probably a great quarterback. I don't think that Dak is anywhere near the Rodgers, the Mahomes, the Wilsons, the Bradys, the Watsons. I don't think he's anywhere near that. I think he's a top 10 quarterback in the league, though. Do I like this deal? I mean, I do. I think the Cowboys are obviously better with Dak than without Dak. I think for me, what's really going to be the key next season for him is, can they figure out their defense? Their offense is good. I mean, they got CD, they got Amari, they got Gallup, they got Zeke Elliott, obviously, OHIO. Y'all know Buckeye Nation. We vibing. But Ochs, okay, if the Cowboys, they have a great offense, but they can't stop anybody. Like, they go up against Green Bay, Tampa Bay, they're going to get smoked because those guys will put up 45, 50 points, and you can't put up 45, 50 points on a competent defense.
Well, and here's the thing. Like, first of all, like we said, when you so eloquently broke the news on the show, I'm happy for Dak. Dak deserves that money. Would I have paid him that much? No, I would not have. They have a lot of issues on that defense, like you said. They have a lot of holes, especially in the secondary, which I do think they can address. I know you'll be having your mock draft, in the future, saying who you think they're going to take, and I have an idea of who that'll be, and I hope it's not that person. I think we talked like Patrick Surtain. I think would be terrific. You pair him across Trayvon Diggs. I think that's a great pairing. But getting back to Dak, I don't love the move for the Cowboys. I love the move for Dak. I think $40 million a year. Here's the thing: like a contract signed now for $40 million might seem like a lot.
Yeah.
But let's see what it looks like 3 years from now. Let's see if $40 million is still really that much, because what we've seen in the NFL, when the Raiders gave Derek Carr that money, I believe it was like $26 million or something.
Right.
People were like, "Oh my gosh, how can you give him that much money?" Like,
and now
that's crazy. And now that's a bargain for a quarterback that's as good as Derek Carr. That's a fantastic deal for him, for a guy that's as good as him, who I would put in like arguably top 15. In the league, so arguably, I don't know if he's there, but he's close.
Carr is good. He's not great, but he's good. He's a serviceable quarterback for $26 million.
For $26 million, and when you look at the fact that the Chiefs paid Mahomes $50 million a year, I mean, it almost seems like Mahomes should be getting paid more, because if there's a big gap between Mahomes and Dak Prescott, it's huge, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, the only person that even touches Mahomes in terms of quarterback play, there's only 3 guys. I don't even know if Josh Allen's really in there, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. I don't even think he's actually there, but he had a great season, so just because of that. And then Rodgers and Russell Wilson. I think those 4 guys are up there. I think Mahomes is a little bit above Josh Allen, and I put Mahomes and Rodgers kind of like battling for best QB in the NFL. Deshaun Watson is really, 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 really talented and really good, but obviously he's with the dumpster fire Texans. I need to see what he does on a different team to put him with Mahomes, and Rodgers. And
what about Brady? Brady ain't out there.
Brady's not up with Mahomes and Rodgers. Brady is. It doesn't matter where Brady is; he's going to win the Super Bowl anyways. So, excuse me. So.
Thanks.
But yeah, I think the Skip Baylesses of the world will celebrate this deal, because Dak is a big name, and Dak is a big name, and he is probably a 10 top QB. I'd put him like 7 or 8th, but I just think like when you're looking forward for as far as like the team goes, like you guys are going to be strapped for money from here on out because of that deal that you gave him. And yeah, Dak had a terrific start to last year, but they were like 2-3 in those 5 games that he played. So it's not like he was lighting up the board, but like you said, when you can't stop anybody, when you couldn't stop, But anyways, yeah. So my point is, bottom line, I think the money's good for Dak. I don't think that the Cowboys will necessarily love the deal right now, but I am intrigued to see what we think about it, 2-3 years from now.
Well, and here's the thing too, is it's like when you look at that division, the scary thing is that Dak is clearly, without question, the best quarterback in that division. It's not even like a close.
No.
So I think that the Cowboys are thinking, okay, we have the best quarterback in the division. So that means, we have a really good shot of winning the division. But again, I mean, okay, next year, I think it's either going to be Dallas or Washington that end up winning that division.
Washington's good.
Dude, Washington, don't sleep on the predator that is number 99 coming at you.
Chase Young, that's your guy. Hey, one thing, I really wanted to see Dak with the Washington football team. I really wanted to see that, but especially if it's stay in the division, torch your rival. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens with this contract, and I think Dallas will be in the playoffs. I really do, and I think they'll win a playoff game as well. That division is so piss poor. I mean, how could they not? Giants aren't going to be there with Danny Dimes and now that Walk It to him Wentz is out of there and he's in Indianapolis, I think Jalen Hurts doesn't necessarily scare me if I'm a Cowboys fan. And then Washington, what's their quarterback situation going to be like? So
Taylor Heineke.
Repeat that performance for 10 out of the 16 games. I just don't know,
I mean, I'll tell you.
I get everybody likes him, but
I'll tell you this, man. I will say, okay, Andrew, I've watched a lot of football in my lifetime. I watch football on Sunday from literally 12 o'clock until the end of the Sunday night game. Literally. I shouldn't turn on my TV.
That's all I do.
I only get up to go to the bathroom or to get food.
Yeah.
Shout out to the fellas. But Andrew, here's the thing, man. Okay, is that Dak Prescott, he's a great quarterback. He's top 10 in the league, but he's not worth $40 million. But
no
at the
way.
same time, the way the NFL works, players get overpaid. Can Dak live up to that? Yeah, I think he can. I think Dak is a guy that, he definitely has a lot of potential. He's only been in the league for 5 years. So I think that, he obviously has a lot of game left. Now that we're seeing players play into their 30s and 40s. So I think Dak definitely has a lot of game left in him. And I think he's only going to keep improving. And I just want to say, man, before we end the second part of this episode, oh my gosh, we have been recording for about an hour and a half. Shout out to Andrew Ochs. He's the man, the myth, the legend. Please, guys, I'm being serious right now. Make sure you all go check out his channel. It'd mean a lot. And also, guys, been looking at the numbers. We're about 50-50 for people watching our videos that aren't subscribed.
I know. Isn't that crazy? Like, we're at like 65% who don't subscribe. Click that button for my man Dunk. Click that subscribe button.
Guys, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. So you guys get notified when we post videos, when we go live. We are gonna definitely start hitting that season where we're gonna be going live a lot, doing a lot of stuff with March Madness. NFL draft's coming up. We're already starting to plan that. Me and Jake are dressing up. I'm wearing a fedora. Yeah, that's right. You heard it here first. I'm wearing a fancy hat on the live. Big shout out to Andrew for stopping by.
I will see you guys on the other side.
Peace out, y'all.